Hey everyone, is the post office possibly assisting hackers or maybe stalkers in finding you? And is somebody else possibly reading your mail before you do? Hey, this is Mark from Network Computer Solutions, and for more than 20 years we've been providing IT management and consulting services, security services to small businesses. And today I want to talk to you about what the U.S. Postal Service is doing and how it may affect the phishing campaigns that you get, or possibly even worse. What's happening is the Post Office has announced that they're going to expand a service that they've had since 2014 in a beta environment in certain zip codes called Informed Delivery. What Informed Delivery does, it allows you to get a snapshot of the front of your mail, the envelope, before you receive it in your mailbox. So I guess it helps you if you're at work or you're not at home and you want to see what's in your mailbox. You can see that because the Post Office scans it before it even hits the carrier's bag. Sounds very convenient, doesn't it? Well, the problem is it allows anyone to see your mail before it gets to you. So it creates a big problem. Think about this. All it takes to sign up for the account is the name, your address, and they ask you an email address, but you can make one up. It doesn't have to be anything legit. And they ask you for 4 KBAs. That's basically knowledge-based authentication, which is 4 questions that they ask you that almost anybody can find on the internet through Zillow or Spokeo or something called Facebook. Easily accessible information. And especially with the recent breach of Equifax, most of the information that someone would need to hack you is available from the Equifax information. So what happens is, picture this. It's convenient for you, but if someone else gets authentication to do that, wouldn't you like to know it? Well, the Post Office has failed to use one thing in their arsenal, which is easily accessible by them, to make sure that it is truly you that asked for that service. What they failed to do is use the U.S. Postal Service as a form of two-factor authentication. You know, in previous videos, we've talked about two-factor authentication and what it means to you. Which means that if you type in a password example, it always sends a message to your cell phone or to an application to allow you to get a one-time code to get into the website. It's very good in case you forget your passwords, and it keeps things very secure if someone steals your password. But the Postal Service doesn't have that technology really in place, so what they could have done is at least require them to send you through the U.S. mail system a confirmation that someone has activated the service. What they do is they email the email address that you provide during the activation, confirming that the service is now active. So you think about that, anybody can do it, and you don't even get notified when it happens. So right now, as we're talking, there could be people watching your mailbox for what's in your mailbox. And you say, who cares? It's mostly junk, right? I get more spam in my mailbox, I think, sometimes in my inbox. But what it really means is it could be jilted ex-partners who know all the information anyways, and they can see who you're getting email or getting mail from. It could be people doing social engineering, which is a big part of CEO fraud and phishing. Now we've got a physical method of doing it. We're not just tracking the emails and your websites you visit and such, and your social media. Now the phishing people can track who's legitimately sending you mail. How's that coming? How's that work, right? How's that important? Well, think about this. A phishing person, a spammer, could send you an email that says, hey, your Wells Fargo account needs a password, needs reset, and you open it up, it looks legit, or the email looks legit, but you don't have a Wells Fargo account, so you might consider a spam and not even open it. But what if, from the Informed Delivery service, they know that you get a bill every month from a certain bank, and then they can customize the email you receive in your inbox with the information from the bank. Now they can't see what's inside the envelope. They can't see all the account information, but at least they know, hey, the name's correct. Maybe you have your middle initial. Maybe it's a joint account with your spouse, and they would know that, and they can put that on their email to make it look more legit, because all that's on the outside of the envelope. So think about how dangerous that is, and what a great thing for private investigators. Anybody else trying to find out information about you, all they have to do is go to USPS.com, fill out that information, and find the 4 answers to the KBAs, and they're in. So it's a big security risk to you. It's a big privacy risk. And the post office did respond when they were asked about maybe increasing the security of this service, and they said by next year they hope to implement something that might make this more secure. Yeah, come on, really? It's a simple thing. All it takes for them to do the service, first of all, I don't know how convenient this even is for most people. I don't care what's in my mailbox at my house or my office, because mostly all the bills and information I get from my credit card companies and and people I do business with usually comes through email anyways. But anyways, it's a big benefit to hackers and identity thieves. If there's any kind of information that people are missing from the information from Equifax and the dark web, they can get it now from your mailbox. They can also see who's personally sending you information. They might use it to find out when your birthday is or anniversary. As those things start coming in, they might find mortgage documents, maybe tax documents. Wouldn't it be nice for a person to know, if they wanted to do some tax fraud on you, that your W-2 documents are going to be delivered today or tomorrow, and they could go to your mailbox knowing it's going to be there and grab that information before you do? Because informed delivery tells you it's on the way. What about Social Security or payments or checks or birthday cards are huge. If I could find out every time that somebody sent a birthday card before they sent it, what if good old grandma sends you $20 or $100 or a check, like grandma always did? Then I could go there and grab that as well. So there's potential for a lot of fraud here. So just be aware of it, and you have to opt into it. So if you do, you do it at your own risk. But as I talked about before, a lot of things that we do today in our society is very convenient. But with convenience, you take off a layer of security. Example, it's convenient to turn your lights on remotely from your smartphone, but it also takes a layer of security away from you. It's also important it's convenient to have a thermostat that you can set from your phone, or maybe there's all kinds of things you can do, baby monitors, video cameras. But understand, anytime you introduce something like that into your home, it creates a security risk, and you got to be aware of it and understand what it really means to you. But now, for the first time, we're bringing that physical piece, the mailman, into a digital world, and it's only a matter of time. Who knows what comes next? If they open your mail, scan it, and they send your U.S. mail as a document? I mean, who knows? Probably not, but it could easily happen because the technology is there. And I'm sure the U.S. Postal Service is finding some way to save money by doing this. So anyways, be aware, it's out there, and it could affect you. Just don't opt into it if you're not totally sure. And talk to your, if you have to talk to the mail people, the post office, and tell them your security concerns. Let them know that we're concerned, because maybe they don't care. And also, one other thing I want to talk to you about is last week I put on the Facebook page. If you follow the Network Computer Solutions Facebook page, you would have seen it. But last week Sonic announced they got hacked. Kind of a big deal. So kind of be on the lookout for that. If you use your credit card, your debit card to Sonic in the last couple of months, kind of be on the lookout, because a lot of credit card information was stolen. And there's a few big breaches announced today that, as I get more information, I'll bring to you tomorrow. But I want to make sure I get some facts together before I deliver to you, so the information I bring you is accurate and real. So again, I want you to comment, like, share. The big thing for me is, if you like this content and you get any value in it, if it helps you in your daily life, share it with your friends. Share it to your groups. And really, what's really important is, give me a comment. And if you want to know more about something, then comment. Tell me what you want to hear about, and I'll share it with you. Again, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.